What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great episode of Symone with the Sports. I'm Symone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here and you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you like this video, make sure you leave a comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. The second link is to subscribe to the Tough Calls podcast, where me and Dylan have some of your favorite sports analysts, reporters, former and current athletes chop it up what's on the pod. And the last link is to shop the official Symone with the Sports merch collection. Get you the SymoneWithTheSports classic tee, wavy tee, or the brand new Jalen Make It Hurts tee. And make sure you turn notification bells on, because you already know the videos are coming like boom, 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 boom. And you don't want to miss a single video or a live stream. Guys, these boys ain't loyal. Boom, 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 boom. Or whatever Chris Brown said. But Dwight Howard is going back to the Lakers for the third time. Dwight Howard said, I'm back like boom, 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 boom. And you don't want to miss it. Dwight, bye. Because, let me stop. I ain't got nothing against Dwight Howard going back. I ain't mad at Dwight Howard, because we not about to get a ring in Philly this year. So, he might as well get another one with the Lakers. My thing is, like I said, I wasn't like pressed for Dwight Howard to come back to the Sixers. I wasn't not pressed for him to come back. I said he would be great to come back if we got him for the minimum. Our front court definitely needed a revamp more than Dwight Howard. Like if we had another center and Dwight Howard was third, that would have been fine. But Dwight Howard being the number 2 guy behind Joel Embiid just wasn't good. We did draft 2 big men, and FILIP and Charles Bassey in this draft. So we are definitely shoring up that depth. Of course, Dwight is a veteran and a very good rim protector. We don't know what we're going to get from rooks, of course. So I'm definitely looking out for us to sign a big man, veteran depth. Like I said, I'm not sure I am sure we cannot go in with 2 rookies backing up Joel Embiid. I don't care how far you were in college and overseas. You're still a rookie at the end of the day. We don't know what we're going to get from you. I'm expecting and I'm hoping we get greatness and amazingness and future Hall of Famers from you. But day one, we don't know what we're going to get. And we don't want to have another fall off behind Embiid at the 5. So I guess we're going to be looking out to sign a veteran big man. Or we're going to make a trade for a veteran big man. I don't know. Stay tuned. But we got some more drama to get into. This video is kind of choppy because, you know, I'll be all over the place. But stay tuned for the part 2. We have agreed. First of all, I'm not in the studio because I was in the studio earlier, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't getting back in the studio tonight. But we have agreed to a 3-year, $15 million deal with... Furkan Korkmaz is here to stay with the Sixers. I'm not even really mad. Like I said, I did a video before, free agents, keep or send them on packing. And it was Dwight Howard, Danny Green, and Korkmaz. And like I said, I wasn't mad if we got Korkmaz for the cheap ski, and we got him for the cheap ski. Like I said, he's a shooter, and he's only 24 years old. I saw some people on Twitter were upset that we signed Korkmaz. Obviously, it's a lot of splashy moves going around the NBA, and our first news. First of all, that doesn't mean we're done. It's just our first move. Our first move was Korkmaz. We saw guys we were interested in. Guys I was definitely interested in go off the board already. Kyle Lowry off the board, going to the Heat. Of course, one of our competitors. Chris Paul off the board. Bobby Portis off the board. A lot of guys off the board. A lot of other teams making moves. And our first move was Korkmaz. So some of you were upset, but I'm not really upset. We only signed him, that's about $5 million a year. He's only 24. He's been making strides in each season that he's played with us. His defense has gotten better. Of course, he's a scorer for us. He has shown some versatility with his shooting as well. And of course, he's only 24. And like I said, there were a lot of games where we had a lot of injuries, whether it was Seth Curry. I don't know why I was about to call him Steph. But there were several games when, you know, we were injury riddled with injuries this year. And it was several games, in my opinion, where Korkmaz stepped up and played above himself. He's a volume shooter, so he'll definitely get hot and then get cold. But like I said, he's only 24 years old. Last season, he played 55 games. He averaged 9 points per game. He had 2 rebounds a game and 1.5 assists. So let's go over and see how he improved over the years. So I'll start with his third year, because in his first year, he only played in 14 games. So let's start with his third year so we can get some real numbers. He shot 40% from the field in 2018-2019, and he jumped in 2019-2020 to 43%, and then it went back down to 40%. So overall in his career, he's been shooting 41% from the 3. His 3-point shooting did go down this year from last year, but it's improved over the years as a whole. 2018-2019, he was only shooting 32% from the 3. This season, he shot 37% from the 3, so it's improvement, but it was a fall off from last year where he shot 40% from the 3. He's an okay free throw shooter. He's shooting 75% from the free throw line. He's averaging an assist a game and a half a steal a game. Last season, like I said, he averaged 9 points per game. But like I said, this isn't going to be our only move. God willing, this isn't going to be our only move. This is just our first move. But I can see why some people are like a little bit deterred, because you know the super teams that's been created. Jimmy Butler just signed a big extension with the Heat, and then the Heat went and got Kyle Lowry on a signing trade. Let me just go ahead and let you guys know what's going on around the NBA, basically, since the free agency started. So Lonzo Ball is now a Chicago Bull, which means I know a lot of you guys were interested in Zach LaVine. That's not happening because now the Bulls have a good point guard. They're not going to be interested in trading Zach LaVine anymore. So Zach LaVine is probably 1,000% not an option for us as Philly fans. So Lonzo Ball has moved on. He was an option for us. A lot of us were talking about trading for Lonzo Ball. That's not an option for us anymore in Philly. Alex Len signed a 2-year deal with the Kings. Zach Collins agreed to a $22 million deal with the Spurs. Like I said, Bobby Portis is staying in Milwaukee. Gary Trent Jr. agreed to a 3-year, $54 million deal with the Raptors. Like I said, our deal with Korkmaz. We already know what's going on with the Lakers and that super team. So the Heat has beefed up. The Bulls, I mean, they're still a very young team, but they've beefed up. They're getting better. We know what these other teams look like. The Nets, what they look like. Chris Paul is staying with the Suns. Like I said, Bobby Portis staying with Milwaukee. So Milwaukee looking to run it back. Jeff Green signed a deal with the Nuggets, 2-year deal with the Nuggets. Did I mention Sterling Brown with the Dallas Mavericks? So it's kind of like the guys we were interested in. I know a lot of us were interested in Kyle Lowry. That's not an option anymore. Some people were throwing around Chris Paul. I mean, it was pretty much kind of known Chris Paul was staying with the Suns, but that's not an option. I was definitely interested in Lonzo Ball, but that's not an option. And now that Lonzo Ball is going to the Bulls, Zach LaVine is probably staying with the Bulls, so he's not an option anymore. This trade market is still, of course, there, and it's still like role players. It's still some big, like I said, it's still some big free agents that's still out there as of I'm recording this video, as in Kyle Lowry and not Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan and Kawhi Leonard, you know, the Toronto Raptors pack guys. Bradley Beal is still probably going to get traded because, of course, Russell Westbrook left, so Bradley Beal's probably want to go. But then, like I said, we need more than just one piece. We need a star, baby, because these teams are beefing up, and we have to be able to keep up with the pack. You guys know what I'm saying. But Korkmaz is here to stay. Pop the cork. You guys have a lot of jokes when it comes to Korkmaz, so I guess we're gonna keep popping the cork for 3 more years. And like I said, I'm not upset. It's a $15 million deal. It's not like we cashed out on Korkmaz. And I mean, for a bench player, I mean, Korkmaz is fine. Like, he's not a superstar coming off the bench. He's not a clutch guy in the playoffs. Maybe he'll develop. Maybe he'll get better. Like I say, he's only 24. We'll see. But make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Keep rocking with me. Of course, I'm going to keep giving you guys updates. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Could be tonight. Bye.